It is a beautiful good afternoon. Welcome to the news at 12. Let's look at the top stories. Government aids to resolve fuel shortages. BOWMAN LUSAMBO cries far over the establishment of a fast-track court. Police officers involved in human trafficking and smuggling cautioned. We have the details shortly.
Hi ladies and gentlemen, I'm Cholwe from Cho's Fitness Gym. We're a fully functional gym located along Twin Palm Road in Kablonga, right by Cheshire Homes Society of Zambia. So we have various classes that happen from Monday to Friday. We have aerobics, we have boot camp, we have step aerobics, we have spinning, we have kettlebell classes. They happen from 18 to 19 hours every day, and we are open from 06 until 20 hours. That's Monday to Friday. Then Saturdays 6 to 12. And then Sundays we are closed, and most public holidays we are open 6 to 12.
Thank you so much for tuning in to present the news. My name is Louisiana Lupumbwe. Let's now look at the details. Mumbwa District Commissioner Namukolo Hayumbo is impressed that the Zambia National Services is working around the clock to meet the 14 days ultimatum given by the government to complete the works at Chiwena Bridge. Speaking when she toured the bridge, which had its culverts partially washed away in Mumbwa District. Mrs. Hayumbo says soon the people in the area will have a reliable crossing point. And Zambia National Service Supervisor on site, Lieutenant Colonel Peter Zulu, said the works are progressing well. We have more in this report.
These are the Zambia National Service engineers on site, erecting a temporary acro bridge at Chiwena, which was highly damaged by heavy rains in Mumbwa District of Central Province. District Commissioner Namukolo Hayumbo has toured the site to appreciate the works.
The people of Chiwena and Mumbwa as a whole have got a crossing point. The works so far, they have really advanced, and we have people on site 24/7. They are also camping here. And the people, may I appeal to our community members that the government is on site and it wants to make sure that our people are served better. Hence, their quick response to this challenge the people of Mumbwa are facing because of the Chiwena Bridge, which was washed away.
Lieutenant Colonel Peter Zulu is the Zambia National Service Site Supervisor who has assured government to finish up the works on schedule.
Done. We're almost halfway done, because where I'm standing here, as you can see from the background, this is where the area was washed away. Now the work has been hampered because of the rains. But like today, if the weather continues to be like this, we'll push the bridge to almost over halfway. On the works that are remaining, we are trying to keep to the 14 days ultimatum. Otherwise, we are almost halfway doing the bridge. So far, we are just halfway again doing the transoms for the main bridge, because where I'm standing here is a launching nose of the 700 XS Acro Bridge.
For the residents, government's effort has greatly been commended.
So at least manje ba government mwe bali kupangira bridge kuti tikazikrosa bwino tikazienda bwino, at least kuchitika ulo kwa nkalamaliro bantu batitonyamula mu manja ngatachoka ku Mumbwa uko bakafika hapa batitomunyamula ku manja futi kutoka ku bakola na motoka ina ngufu futi banyamula na manja kuenda ku site kuti batele motoka ina ya kuti bayimbiremu. So at least hapa mwana mbobangira manje ikasira tizamtera bwino olomwe bayambira tazira bwino katiziwa kuti kasira zambo yenda chipimo kutoka ku yenda wa
but mwana taboma bridge takalokondura kamba kuti nikana namba 2 bridge kwani baba sasa lapo la wakonza pale nebo ya gomo tepele nebo ya gomo kratu west. So hapa tunataka bomba punya itaso kuleta vinsimbi, at least iko na chani iko na umoya msogo.
Matias Chewe, Community TV News, Mumbwa.
Bus drivers in Lusaka have urged the Ministry of Energy to investigate the fuel shortage in some parts of the city. stating that this is negatively affecting their business. A check by Camnet News found some drivers with empty containers trying to source the commodity, stating that they had been unsuccessful at some filling stations. This is despite the Ministry of Energy stating that the country has adequate stock of fuel to last up to 2 weeks. More in this report.
While the topic of increased fuel prices by an average of 2.50 ngwe is still hot, some bus drivers in Lusaka say the city has been hit by a fuel shortage, which has led to their businesses slowing down. Camnet News caught up with some bus drivers at Mutendere Market who were carrying empty containers trying to find the commodity after being unsuccessful at several filling stations within the area. The drivers state that the fuel shortage has hit them hard, adding that the business has already been unprofitable due to the high exchange rate of the kwacha to the United States dollar.
Mashortage popezeka kwambiri kunkala kulipe fuel kwanu mtauni mulipo ili padai ni motoka fuel ya sita wambotamanga pato fike kuno toka mtauni nishirija basi sina sizaronga maona zafanika yembekeze so maona mame so chantinga pepeko pa mashortage zaya naenda tewambiri tifutikiramo munga isema conductors na drivers tifutikiramo popezeka cashing esikwana maona mame
Wenda kaitia kilomita sio kuliko nipende kwenda kilomita. Chokela ukonse kulibe.
The drivers have challenged the Ministry of Energy to urgently investigate the situation and ensure that normalcy is restored.
If you shortage, you don't get a business. Otherwise, every time Mbuna check a lot. Man, to what saying, you know what I mean? Want to say and my fuel shortage is because I bring a fuel. But I'm out to a just a packing. All my buses in Lusaka. I'm really freedom way to the Shanshina quantities. Every doctor's got police. Time a person watching the Ramat 19 hours, we lock my choice to second doctor so my fuel shortage, when you want to get on your packing up. Then they fuel, I start to fuel at the
This is the situation that we found on the ground, despite information from the Ministry of Energy that the country currently has enough fuel stock to last up to 2 weeks. We will continue reaching out to the Ministry of Energy over the current situation, as calls made to Minister of Energy Peter Kapala have been going unanswered for 2 days, while messages seeking answers on the same have not yet been responded to. Zipora Mshala, Camnet News, Lusaka.
Former Kabushi Constituency Member of Parliament, BOWMAN LUSAMBO, has petitioned the government in the Constitutional Court over the decision by the Chief Justice to set up a fast-track court. Mr. LUSAMBO charges that the Chief Justice Mumba Malila has breached constitutional provision for setting up the Specialized Economic Financial Crimes Court that is meant to help quickly recover public stolen assets. Mr. LUSAMBO, who has cited the Attorney General, claims that the establishment of the said court was meant to target a group of individuals. We have more by Miriam Kayamba.
In 2022, the country's Chief Justice Mumba Malila signed a statutory instrument for the creation of an Economic and Financial Crimes Court. The establishment of this specialized fast-track court by the judiciary is meant to help expeditiously recover public stolen assets. However, the establishment of this court seemed not to have sat well with the former Kabushi area Member of Parliament BOWMAN LUSAMBO, who was rushed to the Constitutional Court stating that the decision by the Chief Justice to set it up is unconstitutional and illegal. According to his petition against the state, Mr. LUSAMBO charges that the move by the Chief Justice to set up the Economic and Financial Crimes Court administratively at the subordinate court is in breach of Article 121(4) of the Constitution. The former Lusaka Province Minister, who is facing corruption allegations before the Lusaka Magistrate and is being tried under the said specialized court, claims its creation targets a group of individuals, especially those from the previous administration. Mr. LUSAMBO, who has cited the Attorney General in his petition, as the respondent states that President Hakainde Hichilema had made a public announcement about him being guilty because he served during the previous administration. He adds that the act of making public announcement as to the guilt of him being from the previous administration, then trying to sanitize the process by taking him through trial with the intention of convicting him in an arranged way is in contravention of Article 8 of the Constitution. He also claims that the move by the Judicial Service Commission to transfer 10 magistrates using Section 6E of the Judicial Service Commission Act contravenes Article 122 of the Constitution. Mr. LUSAMBO has further told the court in his submission that establishment of the said fast-track court at the subordinate court has been made administratively, while in the High Court and the instrument that sets it up does not state the composition of the court. Miriam Kaimba reporting for Camnet TV News.
Minister of Home Affairs and Internal Security Jack Mwimbu has formed a joint task force comprising the security wings to investigate cases of human trafficking and smuggling following a rise in the number of incidences. Addressing the media on Thursday, Mr. Mwimbu warns that any property such as lodges being used to harbor immigrants will be seized and forfeited to the state. He has further cautioned police officers against aiding the trafficking of humans, stating that investigations have been undertaken on named police officers reportedly involved in the syndicate. We have details in this report.
World over, human trafficking is an evil that various countries are trying to curb, but this has continued to prove as a challenge due to the diverse network that traffickers have, both at local and international level. Human smuggling has also continued to be on the rise as migrants try to enter various countries by evading border points in search of a better life. Addressing the media Thursday, Minister of Home Affairs and Internal Security Jack Mwimbu says the discovery of 27 bodies of Ethiopian origin in Lusaka's Ngwerere area on 11 December 2022, suspected victims of human trafficking, was a rude awakening to the ministry, which then decided to conduct various investigations. Mr. Mwimbu says the investigations, which were conducted between 8th and 15th January 2023, were done in Nakonde, Livingstone and Chipata, leading to a total of 10 suspected human traffickers, including 2 masterminds being apprehended, and the rescuing of 27 victims of human trafficking.
Armed with intelligence information, they apprehended one of the masterminds, a male aged 49, an undocumented Tanzanian national married to a Zambian aged 50. The couple was nabbed at their home within Nakonde when 15 Somalis were found at their residence, where they were being prepared to be transported to Livingstone to another suspected Zambian mastermind.
He asked that the ministry has taken other measures to curb the vice, which measures include the deployment of 90 border guards whose advertisement was placed in public media.
We are recruiting 90 border guards, as I indicated that this is a start. As we progress, we'll be recruiting more border guards. As you are aware, there are so many border points in this country which are not being manned, not even by immigration officers. We hope that as we progress, we will increase the number of border guards.
The minister has further issued a stern warning to police officers suspected to be aiding in the trafficking and smuggling of humans. Mr. Mwimbu asked that investigations are still ongoing in the case of the 27 bodies found in Lusaka's Ngwerere area, adding that the bodies have not yet been buried as the Ethiopian government has been engaged to determine the way forward. Zipporah Mshala, Camnet News, Lusaka.
And as we end the news at 12, a recap of the headlines once again. Government urged to resolve fuel shortages. BOWMAN LUSAMBO cries foul over the establishment of fast-track courts. Police officers involved in human trafficking and smuggling cautioned. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Louisia. Good afternoon.